the Hathors, remember you are a transformer. We greet you with our love and gratitude. We embrace you with our acknowledgement for the courage and the integrity with which you are meeting your challenges. These are the changing times, these are the ending of cycles, and these are the times of great chaos. The levels of dysfunction are being unveiled and confirmed. All that has been held in the shadows, all that is not in integrity, all that has been hidden is being revealed. Secrecy and deceit can no longer be concealed. It is the light shining in these dark places within the collective consciousness that is pushing all to the surface of awareness. This is generating much fear and anxiety in the collective consciousness. Yet we say to you, these are also times of great celebration, these are times of incredible expansion and awakening within each individual. It is your light that is coming forth. It is your personal awakening that is to be celebrated. You are here to support the transformation and the evolution of consciousness. You are an important aspect of all that is unfolding before you. You are far more powerful than you believe. We are here to remind you of your personal power and ability to uplift and transform dense dysfunctional energy. Resistance to the changes and the shift that is taking place will only cause more distress. When you are faced with great loss, do all within your power to offer your feelings of distress and fear up to be transformed. This is the task you have come here to do, to transform the energies that do not support your well-being and the expansion. We invite you to give the feelings of discouragement, loss, fear, or anger a voice. Allow this act of release to be sacred. Ask for support and see yourself surrounded by the love of divine consciousness. Feel this embrace as you shout, weep, moan, or scream your feelings. Give these feelings an expression in a sacred and holy way, honoring what you are feeling, yet being willing to allow them release and transformation. This is a powerful alchemical process. When you offer a vibration that carries more light than darkness, you are adding to the expansion and the shift. When you recognize your own shadow issues and bring those to the light with understanding and forgiveness, you are doing global service work on a personal level. Your sacred heart is the vehicle of all transformation. When you consciously embrace an experience of fear with even the smallest shift of vibration into trust or hope, you own your power. Each and every time you consciously initiate a new response, you open the door to more light and claim more of your power. Remember, you are a transformer. Step into your magnificence and own the ability to make a difference in each moment. Remember, you are the one who carries the vision. You are the one who sees your reality with your deepest knowing of truth and light. You are here to anchor the new reality and the new shift of consciousness in the collective. It is within your heart chalice that the vision of love and peace will be anchored and brought forth. The advent of divine love. Marianne Williamson shares wisdom teachings and a brief guided meditation on working with the mystic Jesus as we move into the Christmas season. Jesus was a man, yes, but he is also a spirit, as alive today as he was 2,000 years ago. The birth of Jesus as a physical being was the birth of the historical Christ. The advent of divine love into our thinking is the birth of Christ into the world today. He does not appear now as a man, but as a state of consciousness, which does not make him any less real. The very concept of reality is transforming. As we move further into the 21st century, humanity evolving beyond the limited framework of primacy given to external factors at the expense of internal forces. Once we recognize that the world of matter is simply a world of effects, the causes of which lie in consciousness, we begin to pay much more attention to the goings-on of the inner life. Jesus on the plane of consciousness, we will not stop war, or environmental degradation, or world hunger, or rampant addiction, or any of the stresses that plague us today, until we address the inner dynamics, the perversions of heart that give rise to them. The problem of world hunger, for instance, is not hunger itself. The problem is that the people of the world find it tolerable that a child should starve. There is no dearth of food. There is only a dearth of willingness to put love for our fellow human beings before our acquiescence to a system that in essence doesn't care if children starve. Global poverty is a symptom, not a cause. Its cause is our collective disconnection from adherence to the principles of the moral cosmos. That Jesus works with us on the level of cause, on the plane of consciousness, does not make him less relevant but even more relevant to the practical concerns of humanity today. The second coming of Jesus, as a remembrance, the second coming is synonymous with the evolution of humanity into our self-actualized state. The second coming isn't the reappearance of someone who left and will return, it's a remembrance of what has never left but has been obscured. The mystic Jesus is the Alpha and Omega, that always was, and always will be. His reappearance in the world means our remembrance of who we are. How many times have people said to me, I don't know who I am, or I can't find a place for myself in this world, or I don't think I even belong here. The world blinds us to who we are, and why we are here. The world as we know it is not home to the true self, and we cannot find ourselves within its walls. Even at its best it is a rickety, shoddy house compared to the light-filled mansion that exists within. Yet the point is not to ignore the world, or to reject it. We are here to transform it. Our purpose is to become the light that casts out the darkness, to be harbingers of a different world, by becoming different people. The more we understand the deeper meaning of events, the more powerful we are at transforming them. The deeper meaning of any situation is a universal longing for love. All of us long for it, all of us are looking for it. The miracle occurs when we realize we ourselves are here to provide it. We can see God's love only when we are willing to express it. We cannot find what we are looking for without realizing who we are. I think of all the years I was struggling so hard to find God, not realizing that I would see His love manifest in my own life only when I sought to make it manifest in the lives of others. Any wall we build to keep out others will keep God out of our conscious awareness. The only way to find His love is by giving it away. The birth of Jesus through acts of unconditional love. The mystical birth of Jesus is the opening of the heart. Just as Mary gave birth to the historical Jesus, the mystic Jesus enters the world through us. He is born any moment that we are willing to give birth to Him. He is born again in any moment of unconditional love. This isn't simply an abstract idea, it's a practical moment we either do or do not choose. In every moment we are making a choice, whether we make it consciously or we make it unconsciously. We can either open our heart or close it, and our lives unfold accordingly. In every instant we are generating a thought, and every thought will have an effect. How often we choose to blame instead of bless, judge instead of accept, take instead of give. And why? Because we were trained to think that way. The ego constantly tempts us to separate ourselves off from the rest of the universe. But the mystic Jesus has the power to override the ego's dictates, to save us from our chronic temptation to withhold our love. Choosing to align with Him, we co-create with God a different kind of world. The celestial white beings help navigate the new emerging. Greetings, beloved beacons of light, we are the celestial white beings. We extend from the celestial vibrations and levels of the Creator's universe. We are often seen as one source of white light, although we can appear as many beings. Our purpose is to support the ascension of the earth. We have been connected to the earth since its creation. We believe that the greatest energy is bliss, and that bliss is a higher vibration than love. Through the presence of love one can obtain bliss, and in a space of bliss, one is able to access the unification with the Creator. It is our purpose to promote and remind you of your own inner bliss. At this time, we, the celestial white beings, wish to come forth with insights concerning the year ahead. We wish to share with you things that you can hold within your mind, and with which you can support yourself as you navigate the reality you are experiencing. So that you feel that the divine is holding you, carrying you forth, assisting you in the ascension that is emerging and evolving from within your being, and also from those around you. We first wish to share that there will be waves of immensely intensive energy coming forth, intense blazes of light that will come forth in waves. These blazes or waves of light are intense light and power, and when you connect with them, you experience a boost of light and your own power. What it may feel like is that you are being cracked open, allowing your divinity to emerge and flow like a liquid light or energy. You will experience these intense waves of light and power, whether you connect with them or not. They will create very powerful impacts and shifts within your being. This will be different and diverse for each person. Imagine this. Several times throughout the coming year, it will be almost like an electric shock or lightning strike. Your light and your power will be intensified so greatly, you will be aware of it. It will have a positive impact upon your being, so it is important, in the coming days, that you set the intention of that which you wish to create with the boost of light and power. It can be anything. It can be to promote something in your physical reality, a creation, or manifestation. It can be to promote something in your spiritual growth, a connection, or the release, or the healing, or even the development of a skill or ability. It may be, in these times, that you find you need to be in nature to ground yourself, or you need to be in a space where you feel safe, maybe surrounded by sacred items that mean something to you, or maybe surrounded by sacred friends or people who can support you, and who you can support. The energies flowing forth will also encourage you to experience a pull of divinity. This will be like you diving into the most sacred and glorious pool of your own divinity. In doing so, there will be a great sense of remembrance and knowingness, allowing you to truly recognize your own divinity, to allow for your purpose to be experienced within your being, and for your divinity to be truly sensed/experienced/acknowledged within your being. You may find that you have a greater understanding of your own divinity, maybe greater than you have ever experienced. This will be, and will give a sense of celebration, because you will be feeling as if you are achieving your mastery, your advancement, and your ascension, because you have a greater knowingness and acknowledgement of the divinity within your being, like a pull of divine, sacred vibrations within your being. This is something to focus upon and to realize that it will come into fruition naturally. Everything within your being, and your guides, and the Creator will be directing you to dive into that pull of divinity within your being. With the energies coming forward, it may feel, to you, as if you are in the greatest, most powerful wind. Imagine yourself standing at the top of a hill. It is so powerfully windy. The wind is just rushing past you and through your auric field. You can barely stand on top of this hill. You have your arms out and your legs spread wide, and you're holding on. You're just able to stand. As this energy wind comes forth, you may not see it in your physical reality, but it will be a very powerful clearing. It will feel as if the winds of change are coming, and they are blowing away all unneeded energies, all baggage, all limitations and boundaries, and you will find that things that you held as valuable will simply blow away, things such as wounds that seemed so raw and so present that you held on to them. They were extremely stuck in your energy. All of a sudden they have disappeared, they have blown away. It will be a very powerful shift, and you will feel a great sense of freedom, lightness, and brightness, because it will be as if things are just blowing away. Things that you found very valuable, or things that had been stuck, and you'd been holding on to. This might make you feel very unsettled, because then you will have to assess what is actually valuable to you. What do you now feel is valuable? You may have to change your perspective. You may even have to change your perspective, and your understanding of yourself, of the world around you, of what you're achieving, your goals, your intentions, because wounds will simply blow away. They will be easily and very quickly released, and you will wonder how, or where did that go? I didn't even see/sense, or acknowledge myself releasing it. It just seems to have disappeared. It will be a very valuable and important process, but you may find yourself feeling unsettled. If you do feel unsettled at times, know that it is this powerful energetic wind that is clearing your being, causing you to reassess what is valuable to you during this new year that is coming forth, and that you are experiencing. There is focus upon a greater connection with Mother Earth. Everyone's mental thoughts and heart connections begin to focus upon Mother Earth. You may notice within yourself and within others that you feel a deeper caring for Mother Earth, a wish to support Mother Earth, to be present with Mother Earth, maybe to be on land of Mother Earth, to clear rubbish, to do practical things that support Mother Earth, to bring a healing/clearing to Mother Earth so that you feel a grounding into Mother Earth and a greater connection with Mother Earth, as if you are truly experiencing a relationship with Mother Earth. You will recognize a mental connection with Mother Earth. It might go as far as that you can hear the thoughts of Mother Earth. You can feel a heart connection with Mother Earth. You can feel and sense what she is feeling and sensing. And you are able to work in harmony and unity with Mother Earth. This will manifest in many ways for different people. Some people will just feel a slight inclination, maybe to be in nature more, or to support Mother Earth. Others will feel that it might even change their whole life, that they need to be so close and connected with Mother Earth. You will also notice that you will begin to recognize more fully, and in your everyday life, connections, things that you are connected to. You will be able to recognize your own links, your own connections, and your own flow of energy as well as the connections/links/flows of energy around you. It will be maybe as if, all of a sudden, you can see that life is actually a process of connections being played out and that your own ascension is also a process of connections as well. This will allow you to gain a deeper sense of your own self, your own spiritual growth, and the reality that you are experiencing around you and manifesting. You may also find that there is a focus upon health and well-being, that more and more people are focusing upon their own health and their own well-being. They are wanting to put that right. They are wanting to create an alignment. Some people may achieve this in different ways. Some people may find themselves changing the way they eat. Some may find themselves changing the way they exercise. They will maybe find that they are more able to care for themselves, to look after their own well-being and health, to nurture the physical body as well as the spiritual being. This will create a tremendous shift in consciousness throughout the entire earth. It is a level of unconditional love for self when one begins to take care of oneself, one's health, and well-being. We can recognize it as the rising of self-love, and it is something to celebrate immensely. There is one more thing we, the celestial white beings, wish to share with you. You will notice that more people will want to talk about their own divinity. You may also notice that you want to talk about your own divine self as well, even if you are only talking to yourself about your own divine self, or maybe you're talking to loved ones, friends, or even strangers. You will recognize that there is a conversation growing throughout all of humanity about the divine self within each of us. That is a very positive thing, because it means that a connection is being made, that each divine self, within each physical body, is connecting with self and each other, and this automatically raises the vibration of the earth. You begin to see, again, that it is connected. The health and well-being, the self-love, wanting to talk about the divine self, is bringing it into manifestation. Your words bring the divine into manifestation. Everything that we've shared with you, you will experience, in some form, throughout the year. You can also encourage yourself, in meditation, to experience it. You can call forth us, the celestial white beings, to bring this into your reality now so that you can experience it all now, and benefit from these vibrations that the Creator is bringing forth. It may also offer to you some hope, some connection with yourself, that brings a sense of safety, grounding, certainty, remembrance, and a realization of what is manifesting: the truth, the Creator, the love, the peace, the bliss. May be in small steps, but everyone, even those who are not conscious of their spiritual self, or the Creator, will have a focus of manifesting the divine. There is this new you emerging. Of course it is not new, it is your divine self, the remembrance of your divine self, but it will feel new. It will feel exciting. Even the people you meet will feel new and exciting, because there will be that connection, that grounding as well. It will feel as if you are navigating the new you that is emerging. We, the celestial white beings, will be present to support you in every stage. You can call upon us just by saying our name and inviting us to be present with you. Of course you can also call forth your guides, your soul group, or Creator, to assist you. We love you deeply. We are the celestial white beings, and we thank you. Directing our creative realization. Through our powers of realization, we create the qualities of our experiences. Understanding how we come into realization of reality is a necessary process for resolving our limiting beliefs about ourselves. In our expressions as incarnated humans, we begin this process intuitively with our parents and caregivers. If we keep our pineal gland open as we mature, we expand our awareness into multidimensionality. If our pineal has calcified, we can use Tamarin to clear it and open our awareness. Awareness is the beginning of realization. To expand our awareness, we must go beyond sensory impressions and logic and dive into our intuition. Intuition works with our imagination and inner feelings in union with our conscience. It receives its impressions from the conscious life force that enlivens us through the essence of our heart consciousness. When we can feel who we are in the eternal present moment, we may know our essence. This happens intuitively. We gain confidence that we are absolutely cared for in every way, and have no unfulfilled needs or desires. We are rooted in the present moment. Everything we can imagine happens in the present moment. When we can live as eternals in the present moment, we can have perfect health in perfectly regenerated bodies, because this is what we can realize as reality. If we want to make this our reality, we can practice creating the vision and feeling ourselves living in it. By doing this, we train our subconscious mind to release its grip on fear and the potentiality of diminishment and death. When we are focused intentionally on gratitude, love, and joy in every moment, fear cannot enter our awareness and does not exist for us because everything arises from consciousness, which we control. We are creating moments that arise from the qualities of our focus of attention and are leading up to our realization of a greater reality. As we anchor ourselves in greatest love and joy, we align our vibrations with a consciousness that gives us life and everything we can imagine, and more. When we open our receptivity and absolute confidence in our infinite essence and creative ability, every aspect of our lives becomes an energetic expression that enhances everything. The more of our limiting beliefs about ourselves we can resolve and release, the closer we come to realizing the truth of our essence and our nature as fractals of the infinite consciousness that constantly creates us and everything in existence. It enhances our lives as we allow it. We are in complete control of our experiences through our power of realization, and our deprivation or fulfillment depends entirely upon our own beliefs about ourselves. There is a gigantic spectrum of possibilities for us to choose for our experiences. Source: arrayofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.